Okay, so maybe third time is a charm. I've been trying to record this video for a while. My dog keeps on either freaking out or there is an issue on my end. But hopefully, I think we're in a good spot now. So, I when we last were doing this tutorial series, I was going through grad school. I was getting my master's degree in computer science. And so I didn't have a whole lot of time. And then once I graduated, pretty much the same week that I graduated, my wife and I had our baby boy. And so, it, I just traded one time sink for another. And, the school consumed my time, and then a newborn consumed my time, which is not all that bad. But so I didn't have a whole lot of time. But now things are starting to let up. He's starting to sleep through the night, and so I'm able to get a little bit more time. But all the while, I was busy. Kind of programming this every time I had like 10 or 15 minutes here and there. I wouldn't program for weeks at a time, but within the past 2 or so weeks, I really picked it up, and I spent my lunches at work, actually programming, and then whenever I have any kind of free time. So without going too much more into that, let's just go ahead and look at what we have. Now, I will say this: there is quite a lot that is wrong with the game, but there is a lot more that is right with the game. So it's really getting there, and I would love to see this through to a fully completed product or project. This is not a product. This is we're not. All rights are of Nintendo's. Okay, so Zelda is copyrighted by Nintendo. All the sprite sheets that I'm using are Nintendo's property, and because of that, I would never want to distribute this as a game over the internet. I would never host a site where this would be, something that that you would want to that I would want other people to play. But this is purely for educational purposes. I am a teacher. And so this is what I do. And so I find when students are dealing with characters that they are familiar with and games that they're familiar with, they are more inclined to learn in making those games. So that's what I use, and that's why I use these games. And so let's just go ahead and look at what we got. Like I said, there's a lot wrong with it. There's probably a lot more right with it, though. Now, all the loot tables are correct. So when you should get a coin based on the number of kills and stuff like that, that or a rupee, that is actually the real thing that you're getting. Okay, so. Still get this. There we go. Okay, so I probably want to go and get the other heart container. Okay, just landed on me as I. Jeez. So These guys go much faster than the original game. It makes things a whole lot harder. In fact, I don't think I could beat this game at the speed that these enemies go. Unless I was super careful with my projectile swords. But as it is, there is no way. Now, I did include all the items. There's an easy way to get the items. So I'm going to use my bombs. I'm not going to worry about these guys. They're hard to kill. I think the stairway should be like a red stairway, but... Oh yeah, I forgot to fix this. Okay, so we're just gonna get the heart. Okay, good. Not that it matters because I can't be killed anyways. But I just wanted to show you some of the world. I think there's a secret here. No, maybe it's... So, I'm not sure if it's a moblin that's supposed to be there. Maybe it is. So, I remember when I first started making this game, I had no clue what any of the enemies... I just remember playing this game as a kid and just really loving it, but I never actually got into... remembering all the enemy names and stuff like that. Man. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Ah, I see. So that's just a map issue. So I think what's happening is that I never put a floor on the negative hearts, and so my heart balance is probably way in the negatives, mainly because I'm so bad at this game. Looks like this is I put this here. Whoa, to indicate that there's a secret there. Okay, and there is in fact a secret there. Okay, what we want to do is we want to go to the first level. Looks like there's a secret over here too. I just made them red bushes so that I could easily see the secrets, but whatever. Or at least some of them. Uh-oh. There is a map issue here. It kind of put me into a bush. But no big deal. I think my heart level is so down that all these little hearts that I'm actually collecting aren't doing a bit of good. Okay, so I think these are secret walls, and I'm just going to test them real quick. Note that the music is looping in a weird way. The music that I found, they had like a fade out to the end of the song, and so it wasn't a perfectly loopable song, and so I did my best, but I am certainly no audio engineer or anything like that. So there should be some enemies in here, and I just forgot them, honestly. There should be some spikes that go to the center and then retract. And you know what? There should be some enemies in this as well. There should be some bats flying around like crazy. Yeah, I think I missed a key somewhere. There should be a key. Now, I do know that there should be a key here when you beat all the wall masters. But I did not include all the wall masters here. Okay, we have Aquamentus. Oh no. Isn't that something? So he actually, should open this door. I don't know why that happened. So let's run up there real quick. Let's see if I can just do a speed run so I can make him open the door and get the Triforce. Very, very mean. Killed him and he didn't even do what we wanted him to do. No more speed runs. I actually closed all these doors up. I am going to cheat and get some bombs here. Okay, I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but here we go. And here's the Triforce room. And this is when there should be some animation where it kind of like closes the curtains and the black fills the screen. And Link goes to the beginning of the dungeon again. But that's just some extra polish that I have not put into the game. But you see that there is quite a bit. And I think I mentioned this, but right now, to give you a sense of how much I've put into this game since the last set of tutorials, the game content file, which is like the maps file, is nearly 17,000 lines. And then the game logic file, which is index, is going to be, for me, it's roughly 8,400 lines of code. And so quite a big difference from what you have ending in tutorial 17 and what I have. I will be releasing these videos out over the next week. Right now it's past midnight and I work tomorrow, so I will not be doing it tonight, but I will be releasing those starting tomorrow. Tomorrow evening I'll probably have the first set of tutorials based on all this new content that I've added, as well as being able to clean up the content I've added during the tutorial creation. And so that's gonna be pretty cool for me, because it gives me time to reflect on the code that I wrote and how I can fix some things that aren't exactly working 100%. Now, multiple people actually, and some friends of mine have said that the code is just horrendous, that I should stop immediately and refactor all the code, because if I'm trying to teach people, then I should be teaching them good practices. And to that I say that the way I'm teaching it, I think, is straightforward. Okay, just conditional statements, loops, all that good stuff, and we're not refactoring it into really succinct code, but is really hard to read. So the way it is purposeful. Okay, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible, and that's the whole purpose. I'm to make this a series that a beginner is capable of taking something away from. Okay, and learning from it. But that's that. So multiple people have said that we should refactor, but there is a method to this, and so I'm that's all I have to say about that. I know the code is pretty clunky in lots of spaces, and I'm using a ton of global variables. But this is I think this is easier for like someone who is really just beginning to kind of jump in and really be able to follow it a whole lot better than just these standalone methods where we just keep on passing in data from other methods or whatever, and so that everything, we don't need that. We just need the global variables right where they're at, and these functions that don't take in many parameters, if any at all. It's super easy to read. You know where things are. Although as the code base grows larger, just scrolling through all the code to find out where you want something is an issue. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm getting pretty tired, and we will call this a video. Thank you very much.